everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the fourth race in season number 1 of the Crown Royal Series. We are here at the Texas Motor Speedway for the Texas Instruments 300. I don't know if that company is based in Texas or not, but I'm pretty sure that the name is rather fitting for this race. So a 30-lap race here today of the Texas Motor Speedway. Jonathan Skivnicki starts on the pole for the event. And let's get right to the starting lineup. You got Skivnicki on the pole, Hoffman alongside him, Aaron Walpole, Warren Henniger, Christian Master, Elijah Gordon, Trey Bartow, Tyler Selzman, Eric Hyden, Dana Mon, Eric Powers, Diego Stevenson, Matt Dalio, Cameron Gaju. Your name kinda gave me a tongue twister there, sorry about that. Marshall Free, Cameron Garlington, Stuart Grattan, Will Blake, Austin Spencer, Tristan Walker, Eric Almenhart, Hairgel, Arvin Alonso, Mason Powers, Kevin Gandara, Alan Cavagnaro, Dejon Weeks, Jeffrey Toussaint, Riley White, Biff Crafton, Dale Salzman, Dean Wickard, Max Newirth, LJ Mills, Jacob Reed, Adam Pinchon, our last winner, Ferdinand Gabat, Nicholas Amadeo, Clint Buchanan, Garrett Sonor, and Richard Schaffner. Okay, that's the full field starting here today at Texas Motor Speedway. Let's get to the race here. Jonathan Skivnicki's on the pole for this 30-lap race. And it should be a good one. It won't be as pack racy as Atlanta was, but it'll still be pretty good. We should have a good race here today. We might see some crashes. We might not. It's kind of hard to tell if we will. But either way, we should have a good race. The fourth race of the season here in the Crown Royal Series. And let's see who gets this win. The pace car is going to pull off. Jonathan Skivnicki and Caleb Hoffman are going to lead us off. Here we go. The green flag is out here in the Texas Instruments 300. Here comes the 9 of Christian Master, 3 wide for third, and Skivnicki takes the lead as he gets an advantage over Hoffman. Master in the 9, trying to close in for first place. They're 3 wide. That's Aaron Walpole stuck on the high lane with Elijah Gordon and Eric Powers, who was inside. Now Dalio and Selzman. Skivnicki leads the first lap of the Texas Instruments 300. Skivnicki has never won on this channel, and hopefully, I hope he can get this win because of that mistake I made in the Auto Club, or no, the Napa Auto Parts 400, where I thought he was the winner. I called him the winner, and he wasn't. So it would be nice to see him get a win just because of that, but it would be nice to see guys like Master get a win, who hasn't gotten a win yet. Eric Hyden, Eric Powers. A lot of these guys haven't gotten wins yet. Matt Dalio is one of those guys who hasn't gotten a win yet on this channel. Master has closed up to the back bumper of Skivnicki. We'll see if Master can get by him here anytime soon. It's still Skivnicki out front in the number 2. But here comes Master for the lead. Side by side, Master trying to get by Skivnicki. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it. No, and here comes Hyden. He's going to take advantage of Master's mistake. And here comes Eric Powers trying, but none of them get underneath of anybody there. So, everybody's still single file up here. The first double wide battle was Trey Bartow and Matt Dalio. And here comes Master for the lead underneath of Skivnicki, exiting the tri-oval. There he goes to first place. Or trying to, at least. The outside lane's getting a good run off of turn number 2. And here's Marshall Free joining this battle as Christian Master has taken the lead in the number 9, Eric Hyden in the 28. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Hyden might be second place in points. I'm pretty sure Will Blake is the leader in points here in the Crown Royal Series. And he's the leader in points in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series as well, I think. He is doing a fantastic job this season. We're 3 wide for the lead. There goes Marshall Free for the first place position. Trying, at least he's not going to be able to do it, and Eric Hyden takes the lead here. We got a good group here. Comes Matt Dalio in the 1 with Trey Bartow, and here comes Eric Powers underneath of Marshall Free for second. Good racing here at Texas Motor Speedway. Did that pace car nationwide? Eric Hayden out front in the number 28. Eric Powers, both of the Erics in this series. Now 1-2. We actually going to have 3 Erics, but one Eric is spelled with an A instead of an E, so speaking of that, there he is. There he is. Eric Almenhart in the number 29. Hasn't really had that good of a season, but he's moving his way up on this inside lane here. And, I'm mistaken, I believe this 28 is his teammate, I think. Marshall Free getting back underneath of Eric Powers for second. Here comes Trey Bartow in the 4 moving his way up. And Garlington is in 5th place, leading this big pack behind him. Dalio has gotten shuffled to the outside, so has Skivnicki, and Master going 3 wide on the outside. That's going to put him back a lot in that number 9 car. Got that back, and then we got this back not too far behind. Almost being led by our last winner in the Crown Royal Series, Ferdinand Gabat, won that race at California last week. Did a great job there holding off Alan Cavagnaro in the 54. If I can get to him, there he is. There's a lot of these guys running in around 23rd here. Cameron Gaju in the 62 is part of this day. John Weeks, Dale Salzman, Warren Henniger, Clint Buchanan, all part of this little battle here. Master has fallen back a lot. We'll see how the lead's going. And it is still Eric Hayden out front, but second place is really big here. 92 of Cameron Garlington moving his way up. And how about the points leader, Will Blake, in the 39. Here comes Joffrey Toussaint. It's good to see him get a good run here in the number 13. Last in points right now. Only had 3 points exiting Atlanta. But right now he's running 6th, 5th here at Texas. And Eric Hayden has pulled away by a good margin because of all this racing behind him. But eventually these guys will probably close in on him. And I think they're already closing in here. Garlington in the 92 getting a draft from him down the backstretch. Just do get speeds good enough to get drafts here at Texas Motor Speedway. Here comes Toussaint for 4th place. And the pole sitter Skivnicki in 6th, moving his way back up. Gandara in the 26, also moving up in the field. Will Blake underneath of Garlington for 2nd. Here comes Skivnicki underneath of Toussaint for 4th. Eric Powers up here in the number 88, and still anybody's race. Especially if you're in the top 10, you still got a good shot at winning. Trey Bartow got stuck on the high lane. He fell back a little bit there. Walpole was stuck 3 wide earlier in the race. He's now moved his way back up. And here comes Skivnicki with a fast car underneath of Will Blake. Garlington has gotten by Blake for 2nd place. He now has his eye set on Eric Hayden for the lead. Skivnicki trying to get underneath of Will Blake. We got 3 wide here. That's Joffrey Toussaint being put in the 3rd lane up, and that is not a good place to be. You lose a lot of positions up there. Caleb Hoffman, with help from LJ Mills, moving their way up. Got Stevenson here. That's the 55 of Adam Pinchon in his only series. This is the only series Pinchon races in, and this is the only series that Almenhart races in as well, and Gandara. So all 3 of those guys, this is their only series, interestingly enough. Here comes Garlington for the lead underneath of Eric Hayden. Cameron Garlington in the unsponsored number 92 asked me, why did you give me this unsponsored car? Well, I do that because nobody probably wants the 92 really badly. So I don't want to give give a reserve to somebody who, give a reserve, like, say I gave the 88, that's Dale Jr., say I gave that to Cameron Garlington. Well, there could be a junior fan out there that really wanted that car and all that, but anyway, enough about that. I'm not making any sense. Garlington trying to use the high lane in this 92. Got Eric Hayden. We got a good battle here. Here comes Eric Powers in the 88 and Eric Almenhart in the 29. Aaron Walpole part of this battle. Dalio still here. Caleb Hoffman moving his way up. Cavagnaro moving his way up in the 54. it's still anybody's race. And the way this is going, my goodness, we're going 3 wide for the lead. Eric Powers, powerful move there on the 88, trying to get by Eric Hayden for first place. He's going to get a run on him here. We'll see, can Eric Powers take the lead from Eric Hayden? I think he will. Here comes Eric Almenhart. Look at this, all of the Erics. 1, 2, 3 here at Texas. Eric Almenhart with a run. He might get underneath of Powers for first place. We're seeing a lot of lead changes now here in the Texas Instruments 300. Garlington moving his way back up in the 92. This is a good race. I like this. Still don't know who's going to win. And the thing here about this race, that there are no pit stops, so we can just race the whole thing through, and that's actually good to do that. I'm really liking this. Powers working the outside. He's going to get a run, and he's going to take the lead from Eric Almenhart. Here comes Kevin Gandara in the 26. Matt Dalio in the 1, moving his way to the inside lane. Powers, Almenhart, Gandara, Dalio, Garlington. Here comes Hoffman in the number 10. A lot of guys up here who haven't gotten a win on Napa Fan. Actually, these two guys both do have wins on Napa Fan. Eric Almenhart won the NRLOA Big One, so he definitely knows how to race. Here comes Dalio for third underneath of Gandara. And Almenhart getting underneath of the 88 for first, trying to get this position. 10 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway. Will Blake still part of this. Aaron Walpole, how about this 54? He's moving his way up like crazy. He's still part of he's now part of this thing. He can definitely win this thing. Right now running 8th in the number 54. Dalio now on the back bumper of Almenhart for first place. Almenhart led a lap there. Dalio's in second. They're pulling away from the rest of these guys, but that doesn't mean they're going to stay like that. Dalio trying to get his first ever win on Napa Fan. Eric Almenhart trying to add to his legacy. Even though this is the only series he raced in, he'll forever be the first ever NRLOA Big One winner. And a win here will just add to his name. Dalio falls back a little bit. Eric Powers. Hoffman, Blake. Here comes Salzman in the 43. He puts Cavignaro in the high lane. This is Aaron Walpole. And Diego Stevenson's up to 7th. Actually, he might be up to 6th. Here we go. They're starting to switch positions here. Here comes Eric Powers in the 88 underneath Hip Dalio for first place. But Eric Almenhart has been out front for quite a while here in this number 29. Almenhart trying to win his second ever race on Napa Fan. Eric Powers trying to do the same. Will Blake, the points leader, is in 4th place. I'm sorry, he's not the points leader. I think he is high in points, though. Austin Spencer is the points leader. I'm sorry, I got myself all confused here. Will Blake is high in the points, but he's now getting 3rd from Matt Dalio, as Eric Powers has his sights on Eric Almenhart. So I'm very sorry to call you the points leader. I did it again. Going to be 5 laps to go here at the Texas Motor Speedway. These races just seem to get shorter and shorter. Eric Powers trying to get underneath of Eric Almenhart for first place. And when they're side by side, that's going to close in the 3rd place car, and that's Will Blake in the 39. Almenhart still out front, holding off Eric Powers for the lead here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Four laps to go here at Texas. We'll see. Will any of these guys back here catch up? Stevenson is now in 4th place. It's going to be interesting to see how that all shakes up. Here comes Eric Powers for the lead underneath of Eric Almenhart with only 4 laps to go, but he's not going to be able to hold the inside lane. Almenhart still out front in this number 29. Can Eric Almenhart get his second ever win on Napa Fan? We'll see. He's got a great shot at doing it. I don't know if anyone else is going to have a chance. Of course, these guys are closing in. They're getting a draft on Will Blake. It's going to be close, but I think Eric Almenhart's going to do it. 2 to go here at Texas. Eric Almenhart took the lead with about 10 laps to go, and he's been out there, been out front pretty much this whole time. But Eric Powers is still here in this number 88. We will see. Here we go. The white flag here in the Texas Instruments 300. Eric Almenhart leads it. Will he be leading when we come around the next time? And I just don't see much passing anymore. I don't think it's going to happen. Eric Almenhart in the number 29 is going to win here at Texas Motor Speedway. Eric Almenhart crosses the line first in the Texas Instruments 300. Congratulations to him on his first ever Crown Royal Series win and his second ever win on Napa Fan. So there are the results of the race. We had a good race here at Texas Motor Speedway. Eric Almenhart was able to lead most of the laps at the end to come home with the win here at Texas Motor Speedway. So congratulations to him on his second ever win here on Napa Fan. Eric Powers, Will Blake, Diego Stevenson, and Caleb Hoffman round out the top 5. I think I just realized I might not be on too much, but you know what, who cares? You should still be able to hear me good enough. Anyway, Kevin Gandara, Matt Dallio, Dean Wickard, Christian Master, and Alan Cavagnaro, the top 10. Here are the rest of the results. And interestingly enough, the points leader finished in last place, so that's going to most likely mean a new points leader when we are done with this race. So, speaking of points, here are the points for the Crown Royal Series. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.